Do us all a favor. Wash the coochie, honey.
Hello everybody, it's Tration. I am back here with my RuPaul's Drag Race review for episode 9 of season 2. I first have to say the berry acai flew out of here like it was crazy. We also did a little special with 3 Olives Rang Tang. Tastes just like Tang, makes you feel like an astronaut, but don't tell Absolute, because really all we sell is the Absolute. So tonight's mini challenge was to do pretty much to decorate the exact same little black dress. They had a half hour. The girls were putting makeup on top of stubble, and it was pretty funny. I'm trying to find the light. It was actually pretty funny, though everyone was a bit of a mess, let's just be honest, but it was great. It was fun. It was kind of like when you try on hair at the Chinese wig store. Everybody was a little iffy. So then they had to go and do 3 separate looks for 3 separate award shows. There was like Teen's Choice Award, which is a little more hip hop, and there was the Very Diva Award, which was called the Diva Awards, and then there was a Washington DC sort of award that was supposed to be kind of your dress in your like office attire. I wasn't really sure about that one, but anyway. I wasn't so sure about how Juju and Tyra were doing when they were making their dresses. I was a little confused, and that choreography, when they started to do some choreography for the Diva Awards, was horrible. It was actually so horrible, it was hilarious. And then when they had these glittered gold letters that they were trying to work with, it was kind of great. So anyway, they were all over the place, and I think that the way they edited it, they kind of made, it was tough to really figure out what was going to happen and who was going to do the best. So now, when RuPaul came out, let me tell you, the Hanging Garden of Babylon she had going on that dress was amazing. I loved it. I really loved RuPaul. Juju was really awesome during the Teen Choice Awards, also, when she did the Diva choreography, she was attitude, she was great, and I thought the number came together really well. Juju and Tyra really did it for me in the Teen Choice Awards part. It was really great. Tatiana was okay. I don't know, she was okay. She ended up lip syncing, being part of the lip syncing for Your Life, and I kind of got where that came from because I thought she was just okay. However, when Tatiana was coming down the runway and RuPaul was like, oh, she's on the phone with that fat fuck Rush Limbaugh or something like that, it was really great. Raven's DC look was really good. I thought Tyra looked fantastic in the DC look, but that's really, that's her gig. That's where she totally shines. As a matter of fact, I think she shined through this whole thing at the end. I mean, not at the end, but all wrapped together. She really shined through this whole thing. Tatiana, again, with the Diva Awards was okay. Raven was okay. It ends up that they have to do an acceptance speech at the end of it. And Tyra really did it again. I mean, again, she really turned it out. She was like, "Ugh, I didn't even know I was nominated." It was very funny. Tatiana was okay. Raven was funny, but really just okay overall. And Juju was okay. She thanked her mom and dad. It was okay. But really, Tatiana stole the show. I'm sorry, Tyra stole the show. Tyra ended up winning. And then Tatiana and Juju had to lip sync for their lives. I tell you, by the time it was over and Tatiana was asked to sashay away, there was a roar of applause in the entire room. It was crazy. Oh, by the way, it was really busy here tonight. So it was truly, no one wanted Juju to go home. Even though she didn't do her best, no one wanted Juju to go home. So, again, I don't normally comment a whole lot on the end of the show. It really speaks for itself. They're girls walking away after they lost, but Tatiana talking about how she's a natural beauty and all this kind of stuff, it kind of turned me off. And I didn't want to dislike her, but the more the show has gone on, the more I have not loved Tatiana. And I was with the audience by the time it was her time to go. It was her time to go. So the final 3 are Raven, Tyra, and Juju. And I think that is not necessarily who I would have picked at the beginning of the show, but it looks like that really is, it's right. It seems right to me. except I really love Pandora, and I'm kind of sorry to see her go. But the good news is I'll be seeing Pandora on Wednesday, the 28th of April at Hotel Nightclub in Louisville, Kentucky. She's doing, she's there as part of the Derby Week events, and I'm kind of excited about that. So I'll be helping host the show while she's here in town. Very exciting. So the other thing I have to say is my bid for the RuPaul's Drag Race. I turned in my audition tape. I had some really no promises, but very promising feedback from the casting folks, and I will keep you as updated as I can on where I am in the process and if there's anything I need to do. You guys remember there's only a few more weeks. We're at Below Zero Lounge in downtown Cincinnati. We always have a $5 Absolute Cosmos special. It's been the berry acai since it debuted, and I am Penny Tration, and I will see you next time. Good night, everybody.
With all the favors.